Great to have you. So I want to start with your message as CEO of ServiceNow. You've been talking recently, writing about the importance of over-communicating internally to employees at a time like this. But what is ServiceNow's either responsibility or opportunity in communicating externally about this? And are there lines that you want to be careful not to cross?
Well, I thank you very much for the question, John. First of all, I'd like to say that my heart, as well as the heart of all ServiceNow colleagues, go out to the families of Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and of course, George Floyd. We ache for them, and we mourn their passing. It is a really sad, sad situation. I believe that it's not time to be silent. I believe it's time to have a voice, and it's time to do something. I think we have to accept the situation for what it is, but we have to now care for people, not just listen to people, but actually hear what people are saying, and obviously take steps to change this situation in America. And business can play a key role in that, and ServiceNow intends to.
And I wonder, from a product perspective, part of what ServiceNow does is get information from the workforce, from the customer base, and figure out where there are problems, how to fix them, and let people know that they've been fixed. It's great for that kind of analysis, I suppose. How has this COVID-19 crisis, and perhaps even the challenges of managing a company in this fractured society, how have those influenced your product direction right now?
John, as you know, the workforce today is very different than it was, 3, 5, or even 10 months ago. We're now in the midst of a workflow revolution. We had to react quickly to COVID-19 on an emergency response basis. Don't forget, that was only March. Now we're in a situation where people have to have the opportunity to come back to the office. There's a lot of families out there with dual income earners, children, elderly care issues. There are a lot of issues that have resulted from COVID, and we have to deal with those. So ServiceNow has taken an active role to introduce 4 applications that will be game changers for businesses all over the world. The first is, do we have a workforce that's ready to come back? Have we asked the people all the things they need to come back? Do we have the appropriate testing in place to keep people safe once they do come back? Have we configured the offices to allow for social distancing and all the WHO and CDC protocols at the highest level for cleanliness and immaculateness in these offices so people are safe? And then do we also have PPE inventory management? If you think about offices, floors, departments, shifts, you have to have the visibility on a sheet of glass for how you're managing through bringing folks back to the office. And I tell people this is not only an opportunity to do good and get people back to work, which is critical to solving some of the world's problems, but also it's going to be a major liability issue if you don't provide safety and wellness opportunities for your people. So that's where we're at. What's different about ServiceNow, John, and everybody else out there, we're actually delivering these already at mass scale. We had 6,000 companies running on the emergency response. We already have 1,000 plus that have downloaded the new return to workplace applications. So we really feel that workflow is the new frontier in enterprise computing.